Hey ladies, how's it going? Thank you for kicking back. You might remember last year, Blink-182 were gonna go out on this big old world tour, and in order to promote it, they kinda stole the whole Denny's gimmick, and they shot a promo video for their tour in a Denny's, leeching off the viral moment from Live Without from a couple years before that. Everybody is familiar with the Denny's Grand Slam. Very classic, very iconic moment. Viral beyond just the hardcore and punk scene. Wavy Web Surf did a whole video on this, which reminds me, I should probably add that to my list of videos to react to, because that would be a very good one, I think. Hopefully he doesn't have a problem with me reacting to his video, but that's not going to be what we do here right now. I'll save that for a little bit later. For today, this is just going to be a quick little video. I know I've been doing these longer form type videos recently, but this one is just going to be a little one because of this big gigantic news that came out that deserves its own little video. So press like, hit subscribe, and let's start talking about this stuff over here. Blink-182 are taking the What the Fuck Is Up Denny's band on tour. Live Without took over a Denny's years ago and performed some hardcore songs, and in the process have created legends out of themselves, okay? If you're not familiar with how this whole thing went down, this is the original Denny's Grand Slam. Here it comes. Are you ready? Are you ready?
What's up? What's up? What the fuck's up, Denny's?
And what would just be a normal mosh call at a regular show? What is up? What is up? Name a venue, circle pit, you know? Pretty innocuous. Not really in the back of your mind that this is gonna be an absolute viral moment. But yeah, this thing created a snowball that would create many, many copycats in the future. We have Sonic Grand Slams now. Even a guy dressed up as Sonic playing hardcore punk rock at a Sonic. There's a whole Hate 5-6 series of videos of hardcore bands playing at a Sonic. You can find videos of hardcore bands playing at Subway, hardcore bands playing at a Chuck E. Cheese, for Christ's sake, probably out there at this point. That's how influential of a meme. That's how influential of a set this was. So influential, in fact, that the biggest pop punk band in the world, the one that had the most hype last year because of their return, mimicked it, mocked it, took it through the mud, but I actually had a good time with it. This is kind of how it went.
What's up? What's up? What the fuck is up, Denny's?
See, that's kind of lame. You know, that's kind of manufactured, that's kind of whatever. But I do appreciate it and do like it and also love it, even though it is kind of lame. Love the fact that they're embracing a meme. Love the fact they're embracing a hardcore band. Love the fact that they packed all these people right up close to play a song, even though it is only for an advertisement. It's kind of walking the perfect balance between what I actually like and what I used to like. So I don't know, it's kind of cool. That's so sick. I can't hate on that. I like that. Like, the drums are the only thing that you hear, and Tom's voice. That's all you need. That's all really Blink-182 is at the end of the day, is the drums and Tom's voice. But anyway, a lot of people had a problem with Blink-182 doing that. Even though I thought it was kind of sick, thought it was kind of cool, a lot of people didn't feel the same way because it's not really authentic. We will dive into the actual Denny's Grand Slam story in a little bit through that Wavy Web Surf video, but the Blink-182 behind the scenes story, documentary, if there was one, wouldn't be the same thing at all. These guys just went ahead and filmed a commercial, but did it in the style of the Denny's Grand Slam. And if I was Live Without, I would feel A, honored, and then like B, slapped in the face. I'd be like, what are you doing to me over here? But then Brooklyn Vegan over here is saying Blink-182 are taking the band on tour. And you go down, you're like, that's really sick. You see all these tour dates, you're like, oh my God, Denny's band is going to be all over the place with Blink-182. But then you see these little annotations, these little asterisks down here, and you look for the Live Without one. The Live Without one is the little spiky hat. You go to the spiky hat, you're like, da-da-da-da-da. Whoa, they're only playing 2 shows with you in like the whole Texas area, probably where they're from. So they're not really touring around. You're not really taking them anywhere. You're just saying, show up to the venue and we'll give you some time, okay? Hot dog and a handshake type stuff. Even though they probably will get their biggest paydays ever, and this will be the most exposure that they could even imagine getting. I think framing it like they're taking them on tour is a little bit of a stretch, is a little bit of an overstatement, okay? It's not exactly what's happening, because the tour, if you can see, is actually pretty extensive, and then all these other bands are actually opening. There seems to be one band opening with them all the time, and that's Pierce the Veil. Pierce the Veil is the actual band that they're taking on tour, and all these other spots are basically getting local acts to come in and open, which is typical procedure. That's rock and roll, that's music, that's kind of just like what you do, you know? But it isn't taking them on tour. They're just the opening band. They even got Drain out here, Ecstasy, Jaden, Hot Milk, you know? Bringing in some Alexis on Fire for a little bit. But none of those bands, I would say they're taking them on tour. They're doing shots, single shots, and in the case of Live Without, a double shot. And then we did mention that like Pierce the Veil and Drain are going to be on this tour with Blink-182. Well, at least Drain is going to be there for one show. Drain is in the middle of this crazy other tour that they're doing. This thing right here. So it's great for Drain to take time out of the good tour to play a single solitary show here with Blink-182. And I think this is going to be the most exposure that they've ever gotten. And to get Drain in front of a Blink-182 crowd is a great opportunity. I think Drain has the potential to resonate with a Blink-182 audience a lot more than Turnstile did on the last tour. And Turnstile did a bunch of shows. So this should be, and could be, and I predict to be, a huge opportunity for Drain. Oh, what do we got here? August 15th in Toronto, my hometown. What do we got? Okay, this is going to be the last show on the whole thing, with Pierce the Veil, Alexis on Fire, and Hot Milk. I won't be there. I won't be paying Ticketmaster the $5 million it would take to go see this. And I don't currently listen to any of these bands actively, you know? I would love to be there for the Live Without show, though, just to see what the atmosphere, just to see what the energy would be like in the venue beforehand. I know they will be kind of like hometown favorites. And I think the fact that they're not taking the meme band out on the road is a huge missed opportunity, because everybody knows about the Denny's Grand Slam, and you could advertise the Denny's Grand Slam on these radio stations, on these college radio stations, all over the place, from beginning to end across the country, and that would garner interest. I think that would actually get more people going to a Blink-182 show, because people would be interested to see what a Live Without show looks like if they're opening for Blink-182. So that's pretty cool, that's pretty big, that's pretty nice news, whatever. The story of the Denny's Grand Slam is amazing, and I do want to dive into it a little bit later. It won't be the next video, of course it can't be the next video, but Wavy Web Surf, that video is all queued up, my friend. Okay, thank you so much for watching. Hit like, press subscribe, and if you enjoyed this video, you might even enjoy this video. Okay, see you later.